Introduction to Statistical Learning, Chapter 7. We're in the conceptual questions, question 4. And question 4 is very similar to question 3, where we're given some basis functions and a linear model for y, and then we're going to look at what y looks like. In question 3, you can go through that video, but roughly it looks like this. And here in question 4, we have two basis functions. Here's one of them. Right, so we have the indicator function. So if x is between 0 and 2, then this is 1 minus x minus 1 times the indicator function of x being between 1 and 2. I could repeat the same thing here, but the specifics aren't really that important. Just that you know how to read these indicator functions. It's 1 or 0 depending on whether or not x is within that specification or not. And then we have a linear model here for y, right? Where the beta naught estimate is 1, the beta 1 estimate is 1, and the beta 2 estimate is 3. And so we're going to sketch a curve for x between x equals -2 and 6. Okay? And so I'm just doing this in code. You could do this by hand. It actually wouldn't be too terrible to do, but since this is all about using R for these machine learning type problems, then we might as well use R. So what am I going to do? So I have my x, which is just a sequence of values from -2 to 6, going up in increments of 1/10, and so we can just kind of see what that looks like here. Okay, so these are x values. You could have more or less or whatever. We're just going to build a curve that kind of interpolates between each of these. And now we have the first basis function, which is a function of x, and so I'm just encoding this here, right? So hopefully I've done this right, but I have an indicator function of x being greater than or equal to 0 and x being less than or equal to 2 minus, okay, so hopefully you understand how to read that now, right? Indicator function, x is greater than or equal to 1, and it's less than or equal to 2, right? You can do the same thing for this basis function here. Why did I think I may have at some point put something incorrect here. Just give me a second to fix that. Okay, so we're fixed. So now we have the basis function for B2, and then I'm just hard coding these values that were given for beta naught, beta 1, and beta 2, and then I'm adding an error term here. Okay, and now I have y, which is just a linear model. So beta naught plus beta 1 times basis function 1 plus beta 2 basis function 2. And then I don't have my error term here, but I do have it here, and I'll just plot both of these because with the error term, it's a squiggly line. It's hard to get the exact shape. So this y is really the expected value of y, and this is one possible draw of y, with some noise in it. Okay. And then I'm going to plot it, or plot both of them, and this is what we get. Okay. So we'll call that good.